everybody and welcome. Yeah, I've just recently been up in Canada, up there in Prince George, doing a workshop, and that was great fun. So, big hi to all of you up there in Prince George. Since I got back, I've been actually quite wrapped up in this book that I'm writing along with my friend Bruce. I didn't realise how much went into writing a book, and anyway, we're just getting near the stage where it's all coming together now, and it's having to spend a lot of time going over and revising all of the material and making corrections and editing and everything. It's been very, very time consuming. So that's just some of the things that I've been up to since you saw me. That's why there haven't been very many video clips lately, because I've just been completely snowed under. Anyway, I did do a little Raku firing the other day, and I just wanted to show you a few things that came out. The results were a little bit mediocre, but I'll show them to you anyway. A small little Raku tea bowl with a paddled star design done with this fella here on the outside. It's not, the pot is not, you see, it doesn't need a lot extra, does it? Often is the case, I think, where we over decorate pots. We try to make too much happen, and sometimes less is more, isn't it? Anyway, this little pot, and when I was doing it and glazing it, I looked at it and I thought, no, it's got enough going on there. I don't need to do any more. I just need to put a little glaze on the inside, just over the lip, and that's it. And I'm glad that I did that. Actually, I like the contrast between the black with the glaze, the creamy coloured glaze, and although the firing actually was a little bit underfired, in all honesty, the glaze is not quite matured as I would have liked it to have done, but it's usually the case, you know, when I start doing some firing, and I haven't done any firing, especially Raku firing, for a while, or any kind of firing for that matter, it takes you at least one kiln, doesn't it, to get back into the flow, into the swing. So that was that. This was a little pot that I don't know how you describe it, maybe as an ink pot, but that was just thrown, and then I was trying to think what to do with it, and I just came up with this design, which I did in wax first, and then I dipped it on the inside, dipped it down to there, and then I rolled it in the glaze like this, and the wax resisted. It was quite fun. This is a small little faceted dish which just glazed on the inside only, and then banded with a couple of lines of copper carbonate. I should say, incidentally, that all of these pots, none of them are made out of Raku clay. They're just ordinary stoneware clay. And what I do is I heat the kiln up with the pots in from cold, and then take them out. And I usually do maybe 8 or 9 pots at one time in the kiln. You've seen my kiln, you've seen the design of it. It's got quite a large loading area, so I just fire it like that, you see. This is just a a small little tea bowl with just my Raku base glaze. If anybody wants to know what that is, it's 80% frit, which is Ferro 3134, and which is 80%, and 10% quartz and 10% china clay. But again, with this one, the glaze didn't quite mature as I really would have liked to have done. And last but not least, my bow tie. I was just playing around with some shapes, some ideas. Actually, it's like one of those things with two sticks, a Diablo, isn't it? One of those things that you fling in the air and you do all those tricks with those string between those two sticks. It looks like one of them, doesn't it? Well, or a bow tie. Anyway, so I threw this form, which is the same either way, and then I just fluted it. Actually, I've had it hanging around in the studio for a while. I wasn't sure what to do with it, and then I was looking around for some pots to Raku, you know, and I thought, oh, that'll do. As you do. Again, though, same idea. You see, it's only got a glaze on the inside because the outside has already got enough going on, hasn't it? With the fluting. So you don't want to have too much expression, really. It's better to, if you can, I think, understate your pots. Don't overstate them, understate them. Okay? So, and it's good to do that actually while you're in the process of making your pots, to understate them, because you want to leave room for the kiln. Alright, you want to leave room for the material to express itself, and you want to leave room for the firing to express the materials. And then the other constituent is your own effort, what you put in, I think. So allow room for the kiln to and the glaze to express itself, along with what you've put into the pot. This is Simon Leach saying, keep practicing. See you soon. Bye bye.